Hey everybody, and welcome to this video. My name is Charlotte Pridmore and I'm the founder of All Woman. So today we're going to be talking about embracing change, and I want to sort of share 5 lessons that I have learned over the last 4 or 5 years. So the story so far basically is when I got into this business, I was in a very much space of like, tell me what to do, and I'll do it. I saw loads of people around me becoming successful. I had friends in the, moving into this industry, and they also were doing really well. And I was just tell me what to do. And I registered for a program that, if I'm honest, I wasn't ready for. I was just in that very sort of state of lack, and I was scared, and I was very much in a space of not enoughness, and very much in a space of, I don't know what I'm doing, but I know I want to do this. How do I do this? And so I threw myself into a program. It was expensive. It was more than I could afford at the time. But I was just so desperate to just tell me what to do. And, it didn't work out and at the time it was easy to go blame this and blame that because that's where I was at the time. But what I've learned since then is that I just wasn't necessarily ready for that kind of program, right? So then the second stage was I sort of went back and I retrained and I got my qualifications, and because I thought that's what I needed to feel enough. And I did them and I felt better for sure, but there was still this like, I'm not enough. I'm not good enough. So the second stage was, and this was a longer stage, was very much a sense of loads of the inner work, lots of the shadow work, lots of the inner work, lots of energetics work. And what I found myself doing is I'd swung from this very sort of masculine energy, do, tell me what to do, into swung to the other side, which was very much all the trust element, leaning back, very much in the feminine, just very much in that feminine space. But what I found now, so I've been through all that, done all the inner work, released stuff, been successful, created a good business all throughout that space. And I've got to this point now where I'm ready for more strategy, because I really am passionate about taking up this space in the middle. I think there's a space for this very balanced trusting in the air. So it's like 1 foot on the ground, 1 foot in the universe is the phrase that I keep coming back to. So it's 1 foot grounded in the aligned action, knowing what to do and doing it, but from a place of trust and knowing that it's going to work out, while also having faith and trusting and asking for what you want and desire and following the breadcrumbs of your desire that I talk about all the time. So the space I'm in now is that there is massive change about to happen. And the reason there's massive change is because the way I've pretty much done it all on my own so far. I mean, I've got team now, but I've never actually had a one-to-one coach. I've been in lots of programs. I've been in some incredible programs, things, that have changed me completely as a person. But I was sort of ready for this next stage, I need now to apply all the things I know and come at the masculine side, the strategy side, but from a place of faith and trust and knowing, right? So I want to share sort of 5 lessons with you today that I have learned over the past 4 or 5 years, because when we're building our own businesses, when we're especially online, it's an ever-changing place. Things are always changing. There's so much noise. Do it this way, do it this way, do it this way, do it this way. You've got to lean back in your feminine. You've got to, just receive. You've got to do the things. There's so many mixed messages. And I sort of want to help you today with 5 things that I've learned, not 10, 5, although I have learned 10 things, but, we haven't got all day. 5 things that I've learned over the last 4 years that I think will help you. So number 1 is know the difference between the masculine and the feminine energy when it comes to your business. And know that you need both. it is not fun to be consistently anti-masculine, and it's a place that a lot of women find themselves, right? It's not fun to be in the grind, the hustle, the do the things 24/7, I'll do anything, I'll do whatever it takes energy. Now, everything I said there, the words I used there are all okay. There's nothing wrong with them. It's the energy behind how we do this that is the issue. So it's knowing that you have to do the things. We can't just sit on our backsides, write our affirmations, write our desires down and expect them to just fall out the sky. The whole point of creation is it's a co-creation. It's our action, our aligned action, along with the support of the universe, source, whatever you want to call it. So know that you need both. So know when you need to use your masculine to get stuff done, and know when you need to trust and lean back. And knowing yourself in that way is the most powerful thing, because you won't burn out, you won't feel stressed out all the time. You'll know how to look after yourself, because within that is care. So just know that. Know those two things and know when to use them. Number 2, always be open to new ideas. There is never one way to do something, ever. Number 3, make sure you stay true to yourself. It's got to feel in alignment with you. It's got to feel good, because just because there's a way that everybody's doing that's working for everybody else, it will not work for you if it isn't in alignment with you. If it doesn't feel good, even if it's someone else is doing it and they're smashing it, it won't work for you if it doesn't feel aligned to you. It will work for you if it does. So it's not about what the thing is. It's not about the strategy. It's about, does this feel good to me? So the guy that I'm working with at the moment, we've only just met. Like he was recommended to me by a friend. We had a conversation, and it wasn't what he said, it was how it felt. It was like, this feels good to me. So my body reaction to it was more of a tell to me than what was going on in my head, because what was going on in my head is, can I do this? Am I going back the other way with tell me what to do? But I knew I wasn't, because I'd done all the work in between. So I knew I had the capacity, the emotional intelligence, the mindset to come at this at a new way. So it's how it felt. So don't look at what everybody else is doing, go, oh, I'll go and do that, because it has to feel good to you. If the strategy feels good, go do it. If it doesn't, don't do it. And that's all that matters, that it feels good to you. Number 4, when something doesn't go your way, don't play the blame game. Just take it as a lesson and move on. For example, I have been in 2 situations where I've gone into something and then it's not necessarily worked out how I desired it to work out. And the easy thing to do there is to blame the program, the person, the thing, yourself. You've just got to take it as a lesson. So I take those 2 lessons. There were certain elements of that just showed me how I didn't want to do it, which is a really, really valuable lesson. Knowing what you don't want is just as valuable as knowing what you do. So just take everything that comes to you. If it doesn't work out, it's okay. Everything's not supposed to work out. If everything worked out, we wouldn't learn anything. So just if it doesn't work out, don't give it too much energy and time. Just go, okay, this isn't this isn't what I thought it was. I'm going to move in a new direction. But you need the polarity between what doesn't work and what does work in order to know the difference, right? And number 5, be prepared to completely change your mind. Like you might completely change your mind, and be the best. This is 2 in 1. Just be the best student. So when somebody shows you a completely different way of looking at something, be open to it. If it feels exciting, go with it, and then be the best student you can possibly be. Listen to it. Be able to get your ego out the way. Let yourself be criticized. Take the criticism. Go, I understand, I see it, and move on. So I hope those things have helped. I'm about to go through some massive change. I'm going to be documenting it loads on my socials. So make sure that you are following me on Instagram and Facebook. And there's my free group, The Ever Evolving Woman. I'll drop the link to that in this video. Have a great day, and I'll speak to you soon.